125, they make US import into China very expensive and affordable. That phi is 1 to 1. Remember the phi? They mess around with that calculation, that bad maths that said the pass-through rate, the rate at which the tariffs are passed through to the consumer is 1. So if you put a tariff of 145%, that tariff is passed through the consumer by the same amount, by the same percentage. So let's give you an example. A tariffs this high makes Chinese goods unaffordable. A product that costs $1,000 will now cost 2,500 US dollar. Then what do you get? Importers will walk away. Trade dries up, and we've seen now with an example. I'm going to give you Aussie example, Australian example of an Australian who are actually importing product from China, brass, and they were selling them in America. They were forced to close their sales in America because they're not going to make any money. They weren't going to make any money.
So last night we closed our US website, so we're not accepting orders from the USA at the moment. Hopefully this is just temporary, but it was something like it was a really hard decision to make, but it was one that I just had to make. When tariffs went over 100% on Chinese-made goods into the US yesterday, I was like, well, literally we can't make any money. So we make our product in China, so it's full of bust swimwear. It's like basically like a bra. It's got underwire, power mesh. We do 66 bra sizes. It's like really, really technical.
So they've already walked away from it. This is the consequences of the tariff. Just one little example. In about a few days since these tariffs were put in place by Donald Trump, look what just happened. People lost money as well. I'll give another example of how people lost money and people panic in the stock market when Donald Trump was mucking around with the stock market. There's also another people who are now have pulled out their money out because in fear that they're going to lose money. They lost money. They sell out at a very low base. This is horrible. The world doesn't deserve this. We don't deserve this type of stuff.
Wow. The stock market, the tariffs, the bait and switch.